Hi everyone, welcome to Homemade Science with me, Miss Allison. Welcome to our program. Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade ice cream. And this is pretty easy, but I'm going to show you all the different steps that you'll need to do to make this ice cream. And I really hope that you enjoy doing this. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to go through the list of different things that you're going to need in order to make this homemade ice cream. So I have the list displayed here to the side, but I'm also going to show you what you're going to need. So the first thing you're going to need are some oven mitts, because when you're holding ice in the bag, it's going to get cold. So you want to protect your hands to make sure that they don't get too cold. So I've got some oven mitts here. You could use a tea towel instead or something like that. Okay, oven mitts. You're also going to need 2 large freezer bags. And the reason that you're going to need 2 is you're going to put ice in one of them and then you're going to put that inside the other one, just in case it rips. Because the first time I did that, the bag ripped. And we don't want ice to go everywhere. So 2 bags. The next thing you're going to need, ice cubes. I've got some ice here in a container, and you're going to need enough to fill one of these bags. So not too much, but a decent amount. Then you're going to need half a cup of salt. So this is salt in here. I've measured out half a cup. You're also going to need 10 ounces of milk. So I've got my milk poured in here. If you want a creamier texture, you could always add half and half or even cream. But for this one, we're just going to use milk at this time. Then you also need 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is just sugar in here, just ordinary sugar. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I don't know if you can see this. Let me point this down a little bit. This is just vanilla, and this is going to make the ice cream taste really yummy. You're going to need 1 small freezer bag. And the last thing we'll need is a small bowl. Okay, so that is the list of ingredients that you're going to need. So I'm going to show you now the process. Okay, so let's get going here with this. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take one of our Ziploc bags and we're going to pour our ice inside the bag. So I'm going to open the bag, just pour it inside like this. There we go. Okay, so we now have ice in our bag. Next thing we're going to do is get our mixture ready for the ice cream. So we have our milk, 10 ounces of milk, got it right here. We're going to add the sugar, just pour that in, and then we're going to add the vanilla. So this is our vanilla, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're just going to pour that in there. Then we're going to give it a nice mix, just to mix it all together. You use a spoon, or you can even just use the measuring spoon that you used already to measure your sugar. Okay, just going to give that a nice mix in there. So once I have that mixed, I'm going to pour this into the bag. And this might be a little tricky, so you might need a grown-up to help you do this. We don't want to spill it everywhere if possible. So let's just pour it carefully in here. There we go, and that's just the sugar going in there, the vanilla, and the milk. So very important now that we make sure this is sealed completely. So again, you can ask a grown-up to help you seal that if you're having any problems. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do with my bag of ice, I'm going to pour my salt into it, okay? And this is going to make it freeze. So what happens is, and this is the science part, adding the salt into the ice lowers the temperature at which the ice melts. So as it melts, it takes the heat out of the milk, this milk mixture, and it makes it freeze into ice cream. So this is the salt going into the ice, just like that. And then we're going to put this bag, I'm just going to fold it over a little bit, in here with the ice and the salt. In there, I'm going to try and get some air out of here so it's not full of air. Then I'm going to close it over. Then remember the second bag that we had? I'm going to open that, and I'm going to put this whole mixture right inside here to keep it all nice and together. Make sure we don't have any leaks. And really the second bag is just to help protect, just in case anything leaks or falls out. We want to just make sure we're not making a big mess everywhere. Okay, that is our mixture ready to go. Now, this is where we put on our gloves, because we're going to hold this and we are going to shake this for 10 minutes. So just like this, you can just like shake it like this. Just shake it like that. And I'm just going to pause the video now to show you what happens next, because I'm sure you don't want to watch me shaking this for 10 minutes. So 10 minutes later, I've been shaking my bag for almost 10 minutes, not quite 10 minutes. So you might want to check halfway through and just see how it's looking, or maybe get a grown-up to help you with that. So this is my bag. And as you can see, if you look closely, you can see that a lot of the ice has melted. I've got some water in here. So I'm going to be really careful as I open this to make sure that I don't pour water everywhere. I just put out a little cloth here just in case I get some water. So I'm going to take off my gloves. I'm going to get my bowl ready, my spoon, because of course we want to try to eat this after we made it. Okay, so I'm going to carefully open the bag. Then remember I have 2 bags, so I'm going to open the second bag. Let's see how it looks. Here we go. Look at this. This is the milk and the sugar and vanilla that we put in here, and look how solid it is. This is now ice cream. It's so exciting. Can't believe we made ice cream. This is wonderful. So let's just take it out of the bag. I'm gonna point my screen down so you can see it as it goes into the bowl, just so you can see what it looks like. So I'm just gonna pour it in here. Wow, look at that. So you can just mix it up a little bit. Actually pretty solid. You can add other flavors if you want to, of course, but this is just the basic vanilla ice cream for now. And you can even add more toppings. Whatever you like to do on ice cream, you can go ahead and do that. So now is the really important part. We get to taste it. So this is the best bit. Let me see how it tastes. Just gonna try a little bit and see what it's like. Pretty good. Not bad for homemade ice cream. Well, I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this. We'll be planning to make some more exciting homemade science experiments. And thank you so much for joining me today, and hopefully see you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Enjoy. I hope you like your ice cream.